All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Here we go, game number 2 of this best-of-3 series. I'm Breaky CPK, your host, and we are tuning into the GESC Indonesian Minor Qualifiers, Penta Sports versus the Final Tribe.
Remaining.
And right now, the Final Tribe is up 1-0 in this best-of-3. How about this opening, though, from Penta Sports? They go with a Dragon Knight into a Leshrac. Now, the previous series, we just got finished watching a core Leshrac that did very well for Double Dimension. However, this time, I'm sure it's going to be more of a support Leshrac. RMN is known for playing in that support role. We saw him do it yesterday as well, so would lean towards that. That was the game where they also did run the Gyrocopter and, again, go on the Ags and everything, so, and where they kind of just snowballed. Clearly, with the DK on top of that, it's the same idea, right? They want to push towers, they want to push objectives. That's what these two heroes especially are good at doing. So, interesting opening, to say the least, though, from Penta Sports. A very early DK, and you see the Final Tribe responding so far with a Viper, at least. And Viper, very good against DK, does have the break of the Nether Toxin. So when it comes to the laning phase especially, can put in a lot of harassment. And throughout the game, that break effect is going to be something DK has to respect. So this is kind of the issue now of picking up a DK so early on, literally with one of your first 2 picks. Is not you set yourself up for this. So the Final Tribe did go with the first pick, Witch Doctor, as well. Again, they've been running a lot of that Dazzle lately, but choosing to change things up this time around as they go Witch Doctor instead. Another just powerful support on the scene. But the following bands, by the way, the initial bands, it was Bounty Hunter, Omni Knight, Bane, taken away from TFT, and then he had Naga Siren, Tiny, and Ancient Apparition, taken away from Penta. So yeah, a little bit of reaction in the previous game, as they decide to ban out the Tiny. Now we have a Lycan into an OD. One more ban on either side until the next tier of picks. Terrorblade, once again, going to be taken away by Penta Sports. We saw them do that last game. Banning the OD is a little interesting, although, again, potentially would have been pretty good already against the Heroes of Penta, so that kind of makes sense. But knowing that they already had a Viper on the other side, what were the chances we were really going to see an OD? They banned CK from the Final Tribe. So now Penta, what kind of 4 support would they like to assist here? Rubik is still on the board. They could go more that direction.
5 seconds remaining.
As far as a position for Rubik, or instead something like a Tusk once again. No reason why that wouldn't be good. So far right here. I'm trying to think of a support hero that may assist more with the push idea. I mean, they already have a Leshrac at core, so do they really need yet another one? Clockwork. They go Clockwork, brings initiation. And the Cog Lockdown, great to make use of as well. That could set up a Shadow Fiend pick from Penta as well. And I know they have a DK, but you could just as easily run the DK in the safe lane, or you could even do Shadow Fiend in the safe lane and have DK mid. But now, again, with this Viper matchup, they may choose to go Shadow Fiend in the mid with the Clockwork combos. Again, I would not put that out of the question. So the Final Tribe, they can't really do anything about that now. It's not like they can pick a Shadow Fiend for themselves. I mean, they could, but seems like it would be a little silly, little forced at that point. But they too need their position 4. Again, Tusk is still there. A Slaughter, one we don't see often, but maybe one that's a little bit more efficient at counter push purposes. Clockwork could have been nice, but not the case. There you go, Rubik. Okay, yeah, I mentioned that for Penta, but actually very good now against the Clockwork especially. What he can steal this game isn't the craziest just yet, but
10 seconds remaining.
Actually, Split Earth is pretty good, isn't it?
5 seconds
because
remaining.
his cast time is 0, so being able to steal Split Earth could potentially be pretty strong. Rubik's just always good, man. It goes back to that. All right, so does Penta go the Shadow Fiend, or do they go a different direction? They could just pick their offlaner here instead. Maybe like the Helm of the Dominator, or even a Mech Carrier. Again, Tidehunter. Although now going over against a Rubik, maybe a little riskier.
Radiant team pick.
They are going to go the Shadow Fiend. So they just want to get that out of the way. They say, you know what, we don't want this to be banned now. So yeah, they do go Shadow Fiend, as kind of expected. So the final tribe having to decide now.
10 seconds remaining.
And do they even do another mid-hero matchup? And maybe, well, it could be interesting if they try to send the Viper after the DK in the laning phase, even if that means Viper going long lane perhaps, but could do something along those lines and then get a different mid option here to match up against Shadow Fiend even as well. I think a Puckle around here wouldn't be too bad. Does bring more counter push. It's very versatile with the lane setups. Quap is still on the board.
Dire team banned.
Gyrocopter.
Final tribe going the Gyrocopter. Call down is really good this game. So they go the Gyrocopter. Expect to see a bit more of the traditional build, something like Drums S and Y.
10 seconds.
Probably not going to be the Yags. Again, Oliver is the only one I've seen that do recently.
5 seconds remaining.
Over there for Penta. But yeah, they go Gyrocopter. But again, the question is, I think a Puck ban here actually wouldn't be bad. Because whether they run the Puck mid or in the off lane could really be a strong hero for the final tribe.
Radiant team ban.
Whoa, they banned Centaur. I guess if they were to go, that is kind of true. They don't really have a frontliner right now, and so Puck may be too greedy there. Where instead they would like a frontliner, although Centaur, I don't know if I would have seen Centaur coming.
10 seconds remaining.
But I guess perhaps the final tribe is known for running a bit of Centaur. Who knows?
5 seconds remaining.
Batrider is still there, but again, doesn't really take care of the beefy frontliner. Tidehunter, maybe one to do that. Darkseer could be okay.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Batrider.
Okay, well, they go the Batrider. So the Jonathan Van Batrider. We saw him yesterday on the performance. He was the top farming hero for good portions of the game. Did fantastic. So comfortable hero, but this is, you know, a 5 range lineup. They don't have that bulky frontliner. So
5 seconds remaining.
A little bit that would be the biggest concern of the final tribe. But when it comes to the laning phase and when it comes to counter push, those two things definitely taken care of on their side. So now Penta Sports needing to finish. Again, it could be an off-lane DK, it could be a safe lane DK. It's going to be an off-lane DK. So they first pick the DK, and he ends up in the off-lane when it's all said and done. And I really think it's a lot of it because of the Viper pick. Now, they go Lifestealer. So a Lifestealer does have, you know, great target with the clockwork to be able to jump inside as a vehicle. But the break effect from Viper, pretty good against Lifestealer as well, right? So there's that give and take there. There's a lot of magic damage, though. His rage is going to be powerful this game. I like it, but that's just the one thing. But yeah, Penta Sports, their lineup is strong. Going to be able to push objectives earlier on. At least that's the idea. But the lanes. That's going to be the question on not only Howie lane, but will the Dire side be able to fight strong against it? You see, they're doing the Cox trick again with the nerf to Shadow Fiend with the Necromancer even. Basically, was a nerf to Clockwork synergy, as we've talked about before. But any pro team should easily be able to get the 12 souls maxed out, and he'll have that to work with. It is we on the Shadow Fiend, right? Yeah. We playing Le Shadow Fiend. So Nox is setting up here at the top lane, as if he's going to go an aggressive dual lane at least. Right now, Bat Rider in the bottom lane.
30 seconds to battle.
As I say that, never mind. They're running back, now they're running back up, so they're trying to get information. They see Clockwork down here, although that doesn't really tell them too much, I guess. Does have boots. A lot of possible early lane swaps coming out. Now Nox is slowly back to the top. I keep saying Nox, guys. Frost. I know him as Nox, so I'll do my best to call him Frost, though.
Jackpot.
A tithe to the impurities.
So the Radiant side is going to set up to be the defensive tri-lane with Bat Rider. Let's see that coming. As DNZ doing some cog block. Oliver's coming down here, and yeah, I don't think this is what Oliver wants. He's going to run into 3 heroes. I mean, ideally, I guess he wants to be matched up against the Bat Rider solo. I can understand that, but this is going to be a surprise. Neither support's showing yet, so obviously the Dire side has that information, but uh-oh. Now, Lifestealer hasn't leveled up anything. He could save it for the Rage if need be. They have a cask. He's going to apply some sticky napalms. He has 3. Maybe this is the go. There's the cask open, the lift. No, not going to lift just yet. He levels up Rage. The lift happens, so before the Rage, he gets it off, but now the auto attack damage, that's going to be too much. First blood coming in favor of Handskin. So very good job by the supports, being patient at the bottom lane. So now Gyrocopter's 1v1 matchup right now against the Dragon Knight, which you gotta think he's just fine with. Viper against the Shadow Fiend middle lane. Yes, Shadow Fiend has the Clockwork synergy, but Viper, we all know about this hero and how he wins lanes. And then again, there's bottom lane now, especially with that first blood. Bat Rider setting up to have a good time. So yeah, this is gonna be a key laning phase. If you're Penta, just not letting it get too out of hand, basically. Apparently, I'm being informed, breaking news, that Oliver may go a Radiance. Apparently, he's known for going a Radiance Lifestealer. So is Oliver just one of these guys that likes to just do very unique things? I mean, Radiance Lifestealers is like crazy, but that would be really greedy once again in this game. So I don't know if they can afford that. Maybe we'll see how the landing phase ultimately goes. But Boogie for now is having a good time top lane. He is, again, in that 1 versus 1, so understandable. Both him and the Gyro are having a fairly decent time. Middle lane, that's a kill on DNZ. Shadow Fiend, Wee's trying to set up a turn kill, but he can't do enough to do so. Another race hits, they got to respect that. So they'll fall back, but good rotations from the supports. These supports doing work. Lifestealer, even though he got first blooded, he's still 11-3 down there at the bottom lane. He is beating the Bat Rider.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Come back and do a good job. As Witch Doctor finds his way over to the top lane. Well, CS-wise, it is actually a pretty strong start for the Dire team, actually. So 3 of the 4 top CS heroes in the game right now belonging on that dire side. Top lane, as I mentioned that, Boogie, he's being run down. Maledict, level 2. So a lot of plus damage from that, and that's a kill. Hanskin will even take credit for it. Batrider bottom lane. Oh, last auto attack gets off. Oliver just able to stay close enough to take him out, so obviously missed the beginning of that, but caught it at the last second.
I'll take that.
That was some fine observing, if I say so myself. Double damage, Arrow will pick it up. And that's something Shadow Fiend is not happy to see. Top lane, Boogie. Nautic 2 up again, and I don't know if he can get away from this. Sticky Napalm's being applied. Now, the fire is going to hit late on the Maledict, but it just doesn't matter. So much magic damage early on. Again, first pick DK, so much magic damage response. Getting the kills. Middle lane, though, they wrap around, and they being the supports of the Dire team. Penta, DNZ, and RMN, they kill Viper. So, excellent response. Lifestealer, he's going to TP to the top lane, it looks like, as Boogie will probably come bottom lane. So now some lane swaps happening. 100% he's going to go Radiance, really. Are you sure about that? Still liking your 100%? Batrider pulling the creep wave into the jungle.
Denied!
As Rubik, okay. Finding himself running into the supports, but Witch Doctor back up. Yeah, Witch Doctor, he's 2-0-2 to start. He's going to have very early Arcane Boots. The funny thing is, ideally you would want that on Rubik to be the one getting the more farm, but sometimes you can't choose.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Overrun or Gyrocopter goes Axe this game. What do you guys think?
Invisibility.
I am curious what Viper goes, though. Helm of the Dominator, again, it's so strong right now. Wouldn't be surprised to see that on him this game.
Wait for it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But no, Gyro, I'm definitely
Dire's
expecting more of the drums
structures
S and
are
Y.
fortified.
Arman, ooh, he has an invis. He does not have much life, so he has to be a little careful, but there's no sentry nearby or anything, so.
Radiant's top tower
Gonna
is
try to
under
get
attack.
Shadow Fiend in here for a setup on Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor, a little bit confused perhaps what's going on. There's the opening with the Lightning Storm, actually. Split Earth hits. Hand scan, he's dead. Wraith is going to connect, yeah.
Top tower is under
Cask
attack.
not in time. The homing missile also
Radiant
destroyed on top of that. So
structures are
great use of the Invis rune. Plenty of vision and also the setup to make the kill happen. Lifestealer is finding a lot of free farm top lane meanwhile. Gyrocopter still taking what he can get at the bottom lane. Viper, yeah, really intrigued to see again what Era goes for. And right now he's obviously the top farmer on his team. He's going to have power treads finish shortly. Clockwork, I think they know he's in the area. They don't know exactly where, though. Yeah, they're hunting for him, but DNZ doing a good job running away. Instead, Houndskin and Pablo will smoke up towards the bottom lane. But were they seen? Yeah, there's this ward right here. That probably saw them. That's why DK is falling back for now. Not going to give them a chance.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Honestly, so he has this queued up, but I will say this, Mythic Quando. He's saving up gold right now. And the possibility, because of maybe how this game is starting to play out, I could see him actually getting a bit more greedy and instead going the Radiance now. But we'll find out shortly in the next minute or so.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mid-tier 1 tower being taken out. Meanwhile, Leshrak's rotating over.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Remember, Arman did this yesterday, too. He doesn't even touch Dalbalk Edict. He likes to go the Lightning Storm,
Dire's
actually.
bottom tower is under attack.
Plenty of magic damage to work with. But again, you do have a Viper on the other side, so a little awkward there. But, oh, there's a lift. Leshrak, did he go too deep? In the backlines, DNC's here, though. So they want this setup. Batrider's also back here trying to make some plays. Rubik's going to be locked down, though. The Cox trap, keeping him in place. Witch Doctor's beat down by Weehaw, but at what cost for Weehaw now? He's being beat down by Arrow. The right clicks attack going to be too much in the end. Maybe. One more. He gets it off. The dot might take him down. Yes, it will. And now Lifestealer into the fight. But the Lasso going through the Raging Chords. The Rocket Barrage in the face as it wears off. The break effect put up. And down goes Lifestealer. Big fight in favor of the Frozen Throne, I mean the Final Tribe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they're going to push in mid-tier 1 now. Boogie's here with the other Dragon form, but don't know if that's going to be enough to stop them. He's only level 6. And yeah, Viper's strong. That level 3 Corrosive Skin, all the damage right now early on is just so much magic
Dire's
damage.
middle tower
And he's
has
able to tank
fallen.
through it. And again, we saw at the very end there, not that it really mattered, but the break effect and Nether Toxin, it's big against Dragonite as well as Lifestealer, which again, Lifestealer, Dragonite was one thing, it was the first pick, so they had a chance to respond, but they last picked the Lifestealer. That's Rubik, by the way. He's got Seal the Split Earth. Oh, he's only level 6, what am I saying? Call down though. Going for the turn, and that should happen. Jeez. Level 4 Rocket Barrage, man. Do not underestimate the damage.
Well with rockets lodged in them, huh?
Bogey, middle lane. Again, he has Nether Toxin. Not putting it down there, though. So Lifestealer is going the armlet.
I'll take that.
Arrow middle lane. Do they have the damage? The question continued to be asked, and this time they do. But at what cost now as far as return goes? The cask bouncing around, hits we in the backlines. Leshrak will fall. Boogie, he's going to most likely go down. The Maledict, if anything, will help finish him off. Honsky gets a double kill. Weeaw's at least able to make it out. So killing Viper's nice, who almost has a 4-staff, by the way. But they lose 2 in response. Shadow Fiend trying to pick it up here. He has 1,200 gold saved up. What do we think Shadow Fiend gets?
Attack.
Is this a Yules game? Oh, Yules is going to do enough for him here.
Dire are scanning.
But because they have Lifestealer already, and even DK, I could see him going more of the Yules, Blink, BKB instead. Oh, what is this about? Tomato? He actually stole Rage. Maybe helping him a little bit, but
returns from whence it came.
eventually gets run down. Jonas Van, though, has his Blink. He did use Lasso there, so missing that action. The top lane.
My pension.
Shadow Fiend does get the drums. So he wants to get drums first. Get some early stats, if anything. Speaking of that, Frost has his own, and SNY well in the works. We mentioned Viper with the 4-staff coming along. There's a bottom tower push now. Breathe Fire stolen. Call down's coming out. Oh, God. Again, you're not used to seeing DKs just melt like that, but when you have this much magic damage early on, that'll happen. He might want to get a hood. You know, DK into like a hood pipe here sounds pretty strong.
Oh, now that's a health plan.
But for now, he's got the Blink queued up. Nether Toxin breaks Necromastery too. Does it? I guess it. I guess that makes sense. I didn't even think about that. Wow. So technically, if the breaks on Shadow Fiend, he actually won't be doing as much damage then. And if he like Requiems when the breaks on him, that would be really awkward then. Pablo, he's running. Hook shot will connect. This is pretty deep, though. They're at a tower. Frost is caught, however. The race is coming out for Shadow Fiend. Maldick's put on him, though. They do kill Witch Doctor, but again, at what cost? Wee's going to fall in the backlash, most likely. He explodes. Gyrocopter's still alive for the time being. Elder Dragon 4 trying to take him out, but Arrow's here now. The break comes out. Down goes Dragon Knight, and Leshrac can just sit from a distance in the trees, hoping that he's not found. A 3-for-1 turn. Witch Doctor getting off the cask Maldick was huge there. Jonas Fan not even needed. Is busy farming around in the top jungle. As there's the Forest Staff now on Viper. Oliver's running in, but Forest Staff, he runs into RMN though. Yeah, he did not expect him to be there. That was a good cutoff. Rubik is here. Not much more he can do though. So great catch from the dire side. Taking out Viper again. Pablo, he stole Shadow Rage. Nice. Which one is this? That's the short range.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Illusion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Did I just go Pablo Tomato?
Radiant structures.
No, I would never do
fortified.
that to Pablo.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Never insult him like
Radiant's
that. Come
bottom
on.
tower is under attack.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Wow, calm down. Hi, Reddit. Over here, that's an illusion. Did he hookshot for that? He did. I think that was Houndskin's illusion.
Radiant's
Yeah, he has one up here
tower
too.
has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So top lane,
Dire's
Frost.
structures
SNY
are
almost
fortified.
finished. Going to push that tier 1 in.
Radiant are scanning.
Bottom tier 2 being pressured. That'll get Viper to come down here.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Likes
under
the
attack.
idea of going to Hurricane Pike next.
Dire's top tower
Right,
is
so
under
Shadow Fiend is
attack.
actually going the drums into SNY instead. I mean, BKB is probably still expected after that, perhaps, but just a
Dire's
different
top
route to get
tower
there.
Has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Leshrac has full power treads and a wand. Nice stats on him for the support Leshrac. Lifestealer, we really haven't seen the Infest Bomb yet, have we? Oh, they see Gyrocopter reporting in. This could be big. He goes down with the call down immediately. Viper's also TPing in. Pablo gonna make a play on Armin. Frost avoided the split earth. Oliver sitting on top. The Infest Bomb's not gonna be enough though. Now Oliver, he's pretty deep for this. The break effect comes out. They're sitting on top. You see the return damage. The homing missile will connect. He'll fall. All they lost was Rubik so far. They're also gonna get Clockwork most likely. Hook shots in, but a great Force Staff over the ledge. Jonas the Fan is here just in case. The Weehawk was able to TP out.
Is under attack.
But that's a 4-for-1 fight once again in favor of the Final Tribe. And Frost is going to have his full SNY finished.
Fly, my pretty, fly. Catching with fire. Here's up.
Dragonlance, that Hurricane Pack coming along. Weehaw's caught middle lane. Looks like Batrider jumped in with the lasso. That went away. Go figure. And they are really prioritizing Force Staff on this Radiant side, which of course makes sense. Going up especially against the Clockwork, but Batrider has his with the Viper. You have Witch Doctor building one now too. Saw this before. Armin setting up again.
Dire's structures
Trying
are
to be a little
fortified.
sneaky.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Sneaky
attack.
snake.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They just give up the tower, though. So if they go for tier 2, maybe we'll fight. But you look at Viper, he has plenty of teammates nearby to the left as well. So this is a bit of a counter bait. The break comes out. On top of Weehaw with another Toxin. The cast hits, and he just dies immediately. Split Earth in response, though. Big with the other Dragon 4, but again, not nearly enough damage. They did not expect all this response. RMN is going to be caught, too. And now Boogie, he's out of range of a lasso, at least.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Up here, DNZ and Oliver, they're looking for a kill with the hookshot Infest Bomb.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
There we go. They jump in. They fight. But look at, he's just so tanky. That magic damage did nothing initially. He's turning around. DNZ just still walking at him with the battery assault, but Viper will oblige. He takes him out. Oliver melting in the back lines. They lose the Dragonite off to the side. And Lifestealer's barely getting away. He's going to blink in, though. Is Jonas a fan? No lasso, though. Trying to keep him slowed down, however. Poison Sting. Oliver barely alive. The homing missile. The rage is going to wear off. Oh, nice armlet toggle. He'll be fine. Somehow makes it back to base. Never mind. Still dies. I just assumed he was fine. How did that even happen? Did he flame break him and that killed him? Jesus. He must have caught him with an armlet toggle. That deserves T-Tours. I'm sorry, guys. That was a fail on my part.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Witch Doctor actually goes a full Spirit Vessel before the Forest Staff. Rubik already has one, though, too. So they have 3 Forest Staffs on this Radiant side now as well. And Jonas fan looking for more. Bottom lane. Again, this DK just can't get anything going. Goes back to a first pick DK. This is what can happen if you put so much priority into that.
Boom, there it goes.
DNZ, he's got a hook shot. They're checking Roshan. I think they might have been doing it, but as we see, that's not the case.
I'll take that.
Batrider, though, hunting top lane. Weehaw has a blink in 3 seconds.
Radiant
2. Will he go for it? No. A little bit too. Oh, wow, he's really going for it. Going deep right here. Shot as a fan. Getting turned as a result with the hook shot, the Lifestealer bomb. But he got the lasso off on Oliver. The Cogs in the back line. That was what the Cogs stolen, actually, by Rubik. A little bit awkward, but RMN will go down. They pick off Jonas fan. But now Lifestealer's in a pretty bad spot. Boogie's just hugging the tower. They find Lifestealer, though. He's hoping to hide as long as possible, but they find him. He comes back out, though. Rubik goes down. Witch Doctor going to be stopped, too. Gyrocopter finally runs in, kills Boogie, but Arrow, he's still plenty alive. The cask is going to bounce over Weehaw. Able to get the Requiem off, mitigating some damage, but not nearly enough. Double kill for Nox. And that's a top tier 2 dead.
Structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, this Viper, they can't touch him, it feels like, in these fights. He's got a Hurricane Pike, so he's good. Right? Oh no, Arman's here, maybe not. He's gonna Hurricane Pike away. Oh, nice Split Earth. If that Split Earth doesn't hit, he might actually get away, but well played. So they stop a little bit of a streak. That's a nice boost of gold for Oliver as well. He'll take that, who did go with Desolator next to follow up the armlet.
Whoa, look at it go.
Gyrocopter's level 18 at 22 minutes in. Wow. So he just got a level 3 call down. He just got his BKB as well.
Radiant's middle tower.
And almost level
under
20.
attack.
That means he's going to get that 50 move speed, which he just really starts zooming around.
Double damage.
Batrider, he'll just walk away. He has a heals even. He's like, oh, what's up, Boogie? Get down tonight. That's a dead Dragonite. He breathes fire before he dies. DNZ tried to help. That's going to be the end of him. Okay, so Frost used his BKB there. Clearly expected a bit more out of that fight, but still. 2 kills more for the final tribe. And now tier 2 middle is going to be heavily pushed in. So Shadow Fiend, he didn't even finish the S&Y. He's just going to try to get into that BKB. You mentioned that is going to be a huge item for him this game, but kind of shows you the struggles. Top 3 net worth all belong on the Radiant side right now. As Arrows also jumped up there. Well, Shadow Fiend's still bouncing back and forth, but top 2 is definitely the Radiant side. mean, just how fast this gyrocopter continues to farm. He's already 1,700 gold towards a butterfly now. And, I mean, butterfly, it's like, what do? They literally cannot touch the gyrocopter once he has that. And they're already having a tough time with Viper, just goes naturally with the corrosive skin. And now a Hurricane Pike. Lasso, or excuse me, Bat Rider's a slippery hero too.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just called him Lasso. I guess you could call Bat Rider Lasso. It kind of fits him.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Lasso the Bat Rider. All right, so Aegis picked up by Era. He's smoked up. He's looking for a chance to jump somebody. Wee's on the uphill. They don't have vision up here, obviously.
I'll take that.
Is Jonas a fan nearby? He's coming. He's a-coming. They're hunting, but no, the double forest staff. They're not going to find anyone. Oh, maybe over here they find TNZ. They summon the air. Go for the TP. They stop him, though. The Yules. They Fest Bomb as well. Oh, no. This is going to be Lifestealer dead as well. So Clockwork's going to fall. All of a sudden, a special surprise pops out. And Lifestealer 2 is going to go down. They're both dead. No buybacks to be had. The rest of Penta, they're just pushing elsewhere. Our man's split pushing the bottom tower actually during that. So that's the power of a support Leshrac. He can do this.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, he gets the tower kill. Yules.
So
Something gonna come at a cost though. No way he's getting away from this. Too much burn.
Who will purge the elements now?
Almost a 15,000 net worth lead at a point for the final try. 2,000 experience lead. Middle lane, tier 3, being pressured now. Weeha's here, has his BKB. So does Frost, though. Lifestealer jumps inside Clockwork, so he's got the hook shot, looking for an angle. Looking to try to flank them even.
Structures are fortified.
He knows, you see Bat Rider scouting it out. Well, something's up. All right, now they see each other. And Bat Rider jumps and almost got Wee. He's going back in. He lasts him. We'll win with a 4-staff in. He gets lasted up. He got the BKB off. Still taking plenty of damage, though. He's going to be fine for now, though. Requiem goes off in response, but Frost in the Misfit. He needs to be careful. Oliver sitting on top with that Desolator. Plenty of right click. Nice Glimmer Cape and a 4-staff. Pushes him away, actually, so they lose Witch Doctor and Rubik. And Penta does ultimately win the fight for now. The Arrow decides to go back in. Again, he has the Aegis. That was a bold decision, though. Frost does not have a lot of life to work with. And now Arrow's going to be locked down. Possibly killed in response. The break effect on Dragonite, but they're just locking down Viper enough to get the kill. Meanwhile, top lane, Jonas a fan. Looking for a sneaky play, but he now has to get back. He's going to be flared. Blinking 2. He's got it. Unless they hookshot him, which no, it's on cooldown for a bit longer. Yeah, that was just really a great hold there by Penta as a team.
Incoming!
And actually, Jones fan's still in trouble. Blink. Oh no, he didn't blink in time. He had it up right there. 4-staff. He has a Yules. Call down coming. Maybe trying to bait them out this whole time. Jonas a fan. He does go down, but here we go with the turn. Clockwork. Oh, he jumped inside Clockwork. Trying to hope that he helps him get away. To go for the turn on the Frost. Frost spots on the BKB at the last second, though. Realizing so much damage. He'll run away. Handskin is going to end up falling, but he has to respect, again, the right click of Oliver right here. However, Lift, he steals the lightning bolt. He gets the kill on him, and Oliver will TP out in the end. So very long pursuit. Kind of goes both ways. But yeah, looking back at that fight, great hold initially by Penta, and then it went to, I don't know what Arrow was thinking. He just figured, he's like, I got an Aegis, so I might as well dive, but he was by himself at that point.
That should help.
And now DK finally gets a blink, so he's got a blink BKB. Dragonite feeling a little more useful. Eagle Song, though, purchased by Gyrocopter. Jonas, he sees Boogie. Gyrocopter's nearby as well. He's going to BKB TP. He's good. So, didn't force him to use a charge, but he gets out.
Boom, there it goes.
Jonathan fan, he's thinking of an axe. Get the multi-lasso. Like it. Arrows in the front. Boogie again. Who they're going to find. There we go. Lifts. They better not try to respond to this. Yeah. It's a lost cause. Although they might have to. Jonas Fan cuts them off. He's going to force them to fight right here. Puts the heals on a Shadow Fiend. He takes the open wounds himself. 4 staff away, though. Now they're fighting. No buyback on Dragon Knight, by the way. DNZ, Cogs in the backlands are man. He's dealing with Witch Doctor, so support for support, but the BKB activated by Frost as they kill the Clockwork. See the Requiem going off. We are good distance, though, from the Radiant side. Armin running after Jonas Fan, doing plenty of damage, but now the break effect on Lifestealer. He's starting to melt away. Rage in 2 seconds. He should be fine. Shadow Fiend, once again, going back in. Era. Not the most life to work with.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
TFT will retreat. Do a fake fallback of sorts. They still have a lasso on Batrider. He's hoping to find a catch Shadow Fiend. They don't see him, though. They see him now, but does he go for it? That would be a risky play. Not worth it. Penta's
Dire's
holding.
bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
This game had potential to just really kind of snowball, but Penta's definitely holding right here, and you got to be scared of Lifestealer Shadow Fiend cores. You have to be, especially come the later game. So definitely a chance for Penta still. In fact, Wee now picks up his Manta style. Arrow's going to try to build an AC, which, yeah, that physical damage is starting to become much more of a threat. Armin. And that's the other thing, too, Leshrac. I think that's why, you know, Armin, and there's a couple of teams, Complexity comes to mind, that like to play this hero more than others. Is that, again, especially in a game like this that's going on a bit longer, we saw, like, he was running down both Witch Doctor and even the Batrider by himself in the back lines, dealing a lot of damage.
Do it with flair.
Butterfly finished on Gyrocopter, though. Huge pickup. Has the 20 or the 50 move speed even. 20 move speed, lol. Lifestealer now inside DK. You know, that's a fan. They know he's up. They just warded. They jump in the middle lane. Now they're going for Gyrocopter. Is that the better target? He's dropping. Yes, it is. They kill him. He's dead for 80 seconds. Arrow's now in the front lines. Has to be 4 staffed away and saved by teammates. Weehaw, BKB, the Lifestealer and Fence Bomb jumping out. Hanskin, he's going to go down. The Requiem was stolen by Pablo right there, so doing a little bit with the effect at least, but DNZ, he tried to TP in front of them. The Eels will stop that, and he's going to end up falling at least. But Penta, great choice to jump the Gyrocopter, and now they're going to get the mid-tier 2 tower. Possibly more. I mean, Charles dead for 50 more seconds.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they very likely could go for more,
Radiant's
actually.
middle tower has fallen.
Elder Dragon form is still ready. Still good to go. Definitely pushing their 2-3 mid. And by now, they're probably aware that he doesn't have a buyback, of course. You see the Poison Sting on Lifestealer. Oh, God, the armlet toggles. It's so close every time. He at least survives, but Boogie, maybe not the same story as the Yule's up on a Weehaw. Weehaw getting low as well. But Jonas a fan. The Flame Break's not going to save him. Maybe burn a Boogie. Oh, he pops a BKB. And he'll manage to TP back to base because of that. So, had to do it to survive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They do save the racks in the end, but Penta, look at that net worth. It has just gone down the drain. This is not updated yet. You see up here, it's now only a 3,000 net worth for the final tribe. And a lot of that's more because of the supports. When it comes to the cores, this is a tri-core lineup essentially by Penta, and all 3 now are looking pretty good. DK's done plenty. Again, he has his Blink BKB. That's really all you really want out of him, or can ask out of him. And AC would just be a luxury on top. The Lifestealer is working on an MKB now in response.
Jackpot.
And they're going to be able to drop Roshan. This is with cheese as well. So the momentum has definitely shifted in favor of Penta. Although the Radiant team is here, but without Batrider, they really can't go. And that's going to be an Aegis on Weave. And the cheese picked up by Lifestealer. So Gyrocopter back up. Again, he just got that butterfly. So that's why he was dead for so long. Right after that. Also level 23.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
But Shadowfiend now. He's 22 and a half about, so his 25 talent, of course, really important. I assume he's going to go to 3 damage per soul this game.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Although he does have 3 activatable items, so technically 4, but no more charges.
I'll take that.
I guess 40% cooldown reduction could be a possibility.
Dire are scanning. Dire's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Clockwork has a blade mill now. You see Lifestealer, he's starting to jump inside a Dragon Knight. It's a little more confident initiation. And they're just charging right into the base here. They just up on Shadowfiend feeling good. There's a lasso though. He's going to be in a bad spot. This is big. Yeah, he's really deep now. They're forced to go in. Gyrocopter gets forced after away though. But can Shadowfiend get away as it comes up? He pops the BKB, going for the Requiem. It explodes. Our Frost sitting on top, and they do kill the melee Rex in the back lines, and they're falling back as a team. We are escaping for now as he gets Glimmer Cape assistance. Homing missile is up. Boogie taking some sticky napalms. The Breathe Fire stolen. Oh, they're hiding though. They're going for a turn. Pablo, great Glimmer Cape in response though. And now they're going to continue to chase once again. Frost is still going in, wants to catch up to them. 20 seconds till that cooldown though. Armin, he'll be the bait. He says, you know what, you can have me, or maybe not. Oh my god, he gets away. What a play by Armin. Oh no. How did that happen? Well, I'll tell you how. They did not have detection. In fact, they're going back in. Our team wants to fight some more.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Lifestealer inside the DK. Not going to happen, though. So, I mean, the Radiant team definitely held there. It's just good for Penta that Shadowfiend managed to make it out after his Aegis use. Because there was definitely a chance. As they had him really deep in there, but Penta supported his teammates. Supported their teammates, that is. Viper had the AC finished, and now is trying to build into a Satanic, just like Gyrocopter is actually. Jarl's farm continues, but look at Shadowfiend. We're so impressed by Jarl's farm. How about Shadowfiend? He's overtaken plus more. Weehaw really is carrying now. You have Lifestealer also level 23. He did go the 20% evasion at 20. He's going to Nullifier. Okay. Going to be a good item pickup, especially with the Infest Bombs. Jump on the Gyro, for example. Nullify him. You can definitely kill him quickly. Hook shot initiation, then catch the Gyro. Doesn't have the Nullifier just yet, but still a lot of damage. Has to pop the BKB in response, and it will get away. The cask bounce around, slowing them down. They're in retreat. Oliver, though, he gets blasted in. The break effect, he eats the cheese. He'll survive for now as Weehaw explodes with the Requiem, but Weehaw's getting low. That Death Ward dealing some good damage. Yule's in the air onto Dragon Knight. Break, he gets out of it, though. Oliver going back in. He ain't afraid. He ain't afraid to fight this. Pablo, though, going to lift him, though. Nope, nice Glimmer Cape. Boogie up here. Batrider's caught in a fight himself, and they do get turn kills on both DK and the Clockwork. So once again, the Radiant team not only holding, but pushing Penta out of their base and getting kills with it. Our men will go right to the bottom lane. and at least force them back here. How about this? He's going to pop his Edict and just TP. Oh, no, he doesn't even. Never mind. He just pulls Novas and runs away. Got him. These Glimmer Capes, man. Glimmer Capes on both sides have been huge. RMN has one for the the Dire team. And you got Rubik with one on the Radiant side.
Gasket.
Where's my pension?
Speaking of that, what's the vision like? Rubik does have Dust, as does Leshrac. But, okay, there's a gem on Batrider. I was going to say maybe think about that. And sure enough, Leshrac purchases one there. So, yeah, gems, a lot more valuable now. Jonas. Wait, what is this? Oh, Rubik. Rubik infested inside of Batrider. That's interesting. Oh, they do get the burst damage from it. Looking. See if they can catch anybody. The vision just not enough. Oh, they're going to go middle lane. They're jumping into a bit of a trap, though. 4 staff away. Whew. That would have been risky. Roshan still has quite a bit before he's up. 2 minutes before he can respawn. Probably another minute or so before he does. So Batrider changed his mind. He had that Axe queued up for a while, but now he's going BKB. How about that, though? Satanic finished on Gyrocopter. Okay, and he hits level 25 as well. So 3 homing missile charges as a result. Top Shrine going down, though. Viper changing his mind. He's going to go Orchid. Big fight up here. They do catch with the Infest Bot themselves, but Batrider explodes, and so does the Rubik. Frost in the Misfit with the Satanic. He's yelling up. It's not enough, though. He has to run, and he knows that. The Lightning Storm slowing him down, though. Down goes Frost. He's dead for 100. No buyback. Batrider did buyback. Viper sitting on Boogie, but Boogie, he's a little bit too taken. The Maldic may eventually finish him off, but he's dealing plenty of return damage, keeping Era around. In fact, Oliver now jumps Era, and with that physical damage, tears right through him. Hat trick coming out for Oliver. And Penta Sports making a statement now. Looking to push further. Hanskin, there's no chance for him to survive. Viper buys back. But Gyrocopter, even with the Satanic, he just melts. And I'm guessing that was the Dire team jumping because, boy, Batrider and Rubik, they just evaporated as they were in right there. So Shadow Fiend, he's got a Butterfly. He's level 25. He actually does go the 40% cooldown reduction. Okay. Like I said, he has a lot of these activatable items, so that was the only reason why he would go that, and sure enough, he likes it. So not as much right-click damage, but still. Makes sense. He's working on finishing a Daedalus even. On top of that. Lifestealer also hits level 25, and he has 2 more seconds on that rage duration now. What is this? Batrider catches RMN. They're going to kill the support. And never mind. You know what? Why did I say that? It happened before. Of course they're not going to kill him. In fact, now Pablo's in trouble. But Glimmer Cape MVP this game. DNZ, he barely lives. Yeah, nobody died there. That's just crazy. All right, Dire team, that's going to be a very fast Roshan. So this is the refresher. Who did they give it to? DK? Yeah, DK is going to pick it up. So double Ultra Dragon. Yeah, Vagus again. This time actually on Oliver. He picks it up. Shadow Fiend just really doesn't have space for it. I think was the biggest thing. And he could, like, do it in place of the BKB, of course, but no, like it on Lifestealer.
Rock it on.
So Viper with that buyback, he really has tapered off a bit. He's been trying now to work on an Orchid. But yeah, his damage, not necessarily the most intimidating this game.
is here.
Leshrak's almost level 25 himself. And actually, so we mentioned this, it was it earlier today even, where we saw the core Leshrak. And how, yeah, he went the 50 Diabolic Explosion, which again makes sense. But being a support Leshrak, yeah, I definitely see him going the 3-second Lightning Storm slow. Again, it makes it from 1 second to a 4-second slow. That's just absurd. How much more powerful it makes that. And the slow itself is really strong. Yeah, 75%.
And it's off.
Again, still a ways away, but not something we get to see often. I don't know what. Yeah, it seems like that the final tribe, they just missed their timing in this game, and they're going to continue to try to hold. But oh man, you have a double damage lifestealer. Still plenty of time. What is he having delivered?
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Something's coming out. Oh, the
Radiant
Lincolns.
structures
Okay.
are fortified.
He's going to have that instead of the MKB. Interesting. So
And it's
we'll
off.
obviously swap in the MKB for the Aegis after it's used, but. Yeah, Jarl needs a Divine Rapier. That's a good point. Oh, he's going MKB, but this definitely feels like a Divine Rapier game. Bat Rider, Lincolns. He did not expect that. The Lincolns comes through. He did not realize that in time. Homing Missile galore, just spamming them with the 3 charges now, but now those are all done. And the Dire side can reset comfortably. Call down, just trying to zone them out. Oliver pops his Rage. Gonna right click, but they take out the melee racks. Hooked out of the back lens. Gonna cause some issue now. Cogs are up. Weehouse setting up some raises on top. It still has his Requiem, but he wants to right click people, and damn it, he'll do that. He takes out Rubik quickly. Falling back now, though. They'll lose a lifestealer in the midst of the fight. The Aegis will be popped. Boogie standing his ground. Frost is getting low. He does not have a Satanic anymore. The right clicks and Glimmer Cape saves. Not gonna be enough. He buys back, though. He managed to have it here. Witch Doctor goes down, but now Frost is back. No more Satanic for 19 seconds, though. They turn on him with the open wounds. If Frost dies, it's over for sure. That would be a dieback, but he manages to get a double forest staff to stay alive for now. Boogie went a little bit too deep. He goes down because of that. Chase right there. Shadow Fiend, the Yule's in the air. He is going to go down. Double kill for Aram. And hold your horses. The final tribe. They're going to fight. Jonas Fan, if he can lasso up Oliver here, that would be big. He wouldn't have a buyback, would he? Oh, no, he turns so. It's going to nearly 3-shot Jonas Fan. Let's make it 4. And he gets the kill. The gem drops as well. And just like that,
Radiant's middle tower
the chance of making a bit of a comeback is shut down for TFT. So even though they forced them out, obviously a lot was lost. They lose the racks, the buyback on Gyrocopter. Rubik also happened to buy back there. Viper's level 25 now. He gets 120 damage over the Silence. I assume DK is not level 25 yet.
Where's my pension?
I guess that's it. Oh, Lifestealer. He finds Pablo, although he's going to be lifted. And actually some good damage. Call down, but he tossed him out. However, he tossed him right at a Gyrocopter, who actually takes him out. So Lifestealer eventually goes down right here. DNC is also going to go down. And TFT manages to find a couple of Penta players, including Lifestealer. Roshan obviously a long time before he's up. TFT knows they got to make a play. So can't blame them for just going all out right here, pushing top lane. It's going to be tough, though. Lifestealer, again, has a buyback. He might not even need it, though, with DK and Shadow Fiend. Witch Doctor support for the Gyro, as well as the Viper. That tower may fall. Will they go for more, though? Back at base is Bat Rider.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top shrine
And
is
he's
under
going to
attack.
counter push, at least, which he is good for.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Double damage room.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Shadow Fiend, Daedalus finished. Bloodthorn is also coming, apparently. Okay. Not often you see a Daedalus and a Bloodthorn. But again, 40% cooldown reduction, so the more activatable items, the better. Guys, it's fake. Guys, it's fake. Calm down. Yeah, how about the Lincolns on Lash there? I kind of wonder how different that fight could have been, because if he doesn't have Lincolns there, Lasso connects, pulls him in. Could have very likely still been the same result, but would have been interesting. Frost, yeah, he is going Divine Rapier. Good. It is that kind of game. Although at this rate, he may not have it before the next fight. If he like sells his boots and tries to get it. But again, good luck getting to the shop here. They're sending out the courier. Perhaps, nope, just delivering sentries. But Jara, he just needs 100 more gold, and then he could purchase it. They probably want to send the courier up there soon.
Radiant are scanning.
Viper has his Chrysalis, and wow, 5,200 gold. He must have got a lot of like bounty kills or something. Frost did. Oh, geez, he just has a lot of gold all of a sudden. He has 720 for killing Shadow Fiend. Okay. I mean, there's some good items coming out here on the Radiant side.
Regeneration.
The Divine Rapier going to be the big one, of course. So now they have a little bit more freedom to try to maybe get that purchase. Look at Clocker, though. He's like camping the shop. Almost like they're either expecting this or...
I'll take that.
And it would be smart, obviously, for the Dire team, that, especially if they maybe notice Gyrocopter has a Sacred Relic, which I'm sure they do by now, as he's clearing out waves in the base. That, okay, he wants to buy Divine Rapier. Good luck getting it there. Oh, they ping the courier down here. They know it's flying out. They're going to try to cut it off. Look at our man. Oh, no. Dragonite. Does he see it? He does. He sees it for a split second. They know it's here. They're going to kill it.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
So now, as a team, they're going to smoke up and get it, though. Okay, smart. So that was actually pretty smart. That was definitely the plan. They were just baiting with the courier. So now they have a Divine Rapier, and they may try to catch them outside of the base. This could be big. DNC going to be the first target. Maybe not the most ideal, but they will take it. Can they get Armin as well? We've seen him escape many times before. This time, though, I don't think he's getting out. They have a gem. Armin going to get caught in the backlines. What is this about? They catch the Viper. He dead. He buys back, though. Gyrocopter staying alive. Requiem on top of Pablo. Pablo, he's going to end up melting away. Viper trying to get back in the fight. But Frost has the Satanic. He paused it, but he gets locked in as soon as he paused the Satanic. He's doing no damage right now. He's going to fall. That's it. GG. Well played. Penta will roll over TFT in the end here. Oh, you're hoping for a bit more of a clash when it's all said and done, but I mean, they haven't called it yet, so I just figured they would, but let's be honest. That was it.
Radiant's top barracks has
Who even
fallen.
has a Divine now?
Now have mega
Oh, Flash Track got it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
All right, so good attempt from TFT at the very end there with a final fight, but yeah, the cores of Penta just really too strong. That's what it came down to. Felt like TFT, they played well earlier on, just simply missed enough of the window to finish the game in the earlier portions. And Penta, to their credit, they hung on, and thus they take a 52-minute victory. And they managed to force that game 3. I mean, look at this graph. It was upwards of almost, it was around like 13,000 or so at its peak, I believe, for TFT at about 27 minutes in, and then whoop. Quite the rocky road after that. All right. Well, we got a game 3. Penta managing to force it after a very good effort by them, so not much else to say about that one. We definitely have entertainment, that's for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you're enjoying it. Once again, I'm Breaky CPK, your caster, and you're tuning into the GESC Indonesia European Qualifiers. It's going to be Game 3, TFT versus Penta Sports. See who moves on to the grand finals and who will be bumped down to the lower bracket. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back.